Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little unusual to be saying it's 5 o'clock and time for our meeting, usually at 6, but let me say it here. I'm so grateful to the commissioners and to all of you whose schedules have been changed just a bit for this afternoon. I'm right now sitting at my church hosting a state meeting. We've invited some folks here, and I asked the commissioners and the city manager and the city clerk and the attorney, if possible, if we could, because of the nature of tonight's meeting, could change its time, and they were all willing to do so. So I'm very grateful to all of you for doing this, and if need, that I get out a little early, depending on how long it takes us to cover the agenda, to get back for the opening of the evening session, which I'm supposed to do. I've asked Mayor Pro Tem Tammy Cole to resume the conduct of the meeting. So thanks to all of you for being willing to do that. Even you, Joe. Ask Pastor Virgil Gardner, please, to come and to give for us the invocation.
How are you all this evening?
Good. Fine, thank you, sir.
Good. Like you, Pastor, I'm kind of following in your footsteps. You keep me busy, too. I got to head out here when I leave here and head to Danville to a revival. So, but it's a blessing.
Be safe on the road, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let us pray. Dear God, we come this evening with thanksgiving for all the many blessings you have bestowed upon us, for last night's sleeping and for this morning's early waking up. And God, we thank you for a reasonable portion of health and strength. Thank you, God, for food, clothing, and shelter. Thank you, God, for safety from all hurt, harm, and danger. God, we prayed this evening for our mayor, his cabinet, and the commissioners. God, we pray for each one that's assembled here this afternoon. God, we need you, God. We living in peerless times. Trouble seems like it's on every hand. But I know a heart fixer, a mind regulator, and I know a problem solver. And his name is Jesus, the one that suffered, bled, and died that we might have life and have it more abundantly. So we ask and pray, dear Heavenly Father, that you bless the lost, the sick, the homeless, those in nursing homes, hospitals, and behind jail bars. Bless the leaders of our country, city, state, our soldiers, all of our leaders that are here. God, we just thank you, God, for allowing us to assemble, God, in one strong band of Christian love. And we ask that you let it be done decent and in order. And we'll be thankful to give you all the praise, all the honor, and all the glory. And give the mayor strength, because he's been busy since early this morning. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, sir. I needed that little extra. Just a quick comment. And I appreciate that. I really do, Brother Virgil. I have 3 great nieces that are here, and they work so hard in school and their jobs, 2 or 3 jobs, each one of them. And I just got off the phone with one of them, and she said, "Uncle, I'm just checking on you. Have you eaten today?" She mothers me. "Have you eaten, and have you taken your medicine today?" And I said, now you all need to stop working so hard. She said, "Well, we got it from you." I thought, "Oh, okay, all righty." Our Pledge of Allegiance tonight comes by way of our fire department. Chief, you're going to do that? Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Good evening. Everyone, please stand, please. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Chief. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Newby.
Here.
Commissioner Brewer.
Here.
Commissioner Cole.
Here.
Commissioner Goebel.
Here.
Mayor Blythe.
Here, thank you. We'll ask first that the representatives of the Garden Club would come. And we've had we actually had an opportunity last week when we were celebrating the reopening of Whitehall to have representatives of the Garden Club there. And we were reminded by those representatives who were there that much of the work at Whitehall began in 1970 or whenever it was, and it was orchestrated by the Garden Club. So we're grateful. Plus, I appreciate over the years the beautiful floral gifts that are still in my office, and I didn't get a chance. Thanks to Lisa and Wanda, I did not get a chance to kill them. A friend of mine says often, Tammy, somebody stop him.
That's me.
It is him, for real.
This is a proclamation in recognition of National Garden Week. Whereas the gardeners of the United States produce the food which feed our people and permit us to export our abundance to other countries. Whereas our gardeners help to preserve our traditional spirit of independence and initiative. And whereas gardening instills in our people a greater respect and care for our environment and our natural resources. And whereas gardening furnishes a challenging and productive full or part-time activity for a large number of our citizens. And whereas gardening promotes a healthy lifestyle that lasts a lifetime, and whereas our garden also yields herbs, foliage, and flowers, which add beauty, fragrance, and nutrition to our lives. Now, therefore, I, Robert Blythe, do hereby proclaim the week of June 7 through 13, 2026, in the city of Richmond as National Garden Week. Witness my hand and the official seal of the city of Richmond to be affixed this 9th day of June, 2026. I want those representatives of the Garden Club to come introduce yourselves and anything you want to say about the work of the Garden Club. That we'll do some shots, I'm sure, of this.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Veronica Holman, and this is Mary McCurdy. We're co-presidents of the Richmond Garden Club. And we are here to proclaim that June 7th through June 13th, National Garden Week. This is an annual celebration held during the first full week of June each year. In 1986, President Ronald Reagan signed a proclamation officially establishing the nation's first annual National Garden Week. President Reagan recognized the economic, aesthetic, and therapeutic value of gardening in the United States. He noted that gardens provide both beauty and an abundance of food. He also acknowledged the hard work and dedication of the millions of Americans who tend to flowers, shrubs, and vegetables each year. The core purposes were to educate the public on the physical and mental health benefits of gardening and to promote civic and environmental responsibility and also community beautification.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. It sure is. It's just lovely.
And those beautiful arrangements on the desk here, compliments of the Garden Club. Thank you very much. sir. We have in our packets the regular meeting minutes of the May 12 meeting, 6 p. The workshop meeting, May 21 at 12 noon, and the regular meeting, May 27, 6 p. If you had a chance to look over those and are pleased with them, may we have a motion, please, that will accept them as presented.
Second.
Commissioner Brewer, Commissioner Newby. Any discussion, question, comment? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Brewer?
Yes.
Commissioner Cole?
Yes.
Commissioner Goble?
Yes.
Commissioner Newby?
Yes.
Mayor Blythe?
Yes, thank you. Order 26-91, an order of the City of Richmond appointing an Assistant Police Chief. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas the city manager would like to recommend the promotion of this qualified employee, and whereas the board has carefully considered the recommendation and is in accord with it. Now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners that Clayton Stocker be appointed as Assistant Fire Chief for the City of Richmond effective July 6, 2026. Pay grade 8. His work history, he was originally hired as a police officer in 2011, promoted to sergeant in 2019, and promoted to lieutenant in 2022. This order shall be in full force and effect upon reading and adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Madam Clerk,
Yes?
I think it's wonderful. I don't know if,
Did
but
I say fire?
Fire.
police, police.
Did I say
You
fire?
said
chief?
fire.
I didn't even notice.
It doesn't,
That's okay. We'll just make you
Don't-
Assistant Fire Chief. That's
Don't
okay.
tell Kaufman. I'm so sorry, Clayton.
That's okay. That's all right.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Just imagine. Yes, indeed. With that correction, just in case someone else heard.
It says
Oh,
police on there, but I read fire.
that's okay. That's okay, Lisa. That's all right. That's okay. We have, let's see here.
We need a motion.
I'm lost now. Maybe we have a motion, please, that will bring this order 26-91 to the floor for discussion and approval.
So moved.
Commissioner Coble.
Coble,
Coble.
you know.
Okay.
Maybe we shouldn't have started at 5.
Coble, yes, Coble. Commissioner Cole, Commissioner Goble. Any questions, comments, discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Cole?
Yes.
Commissioner Goble?
Yes.
Commissioner Newby?
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer?
By all means, yes.
Mayor Blythe?
Yes, thank you. Let me say this, and the next item on the agenda is the pinning ceremony. There are a lot of things that we do. Everything we do, in fact, Mr. Attorney, if I'm not mistaken, everything we do is important, this Board of Commissioners. When it comes to a time such as this, realizing the impact that all of our departments, yes, but certainly this department and the other one that the clerk mentioned, such a move, such an order, such an action as this is extremely important. So I'm really pleased tonight, Chief, that we're making this move, and if he will allow us not to place him with the fire department. Chief, if you'll come and lead us in the pinning ceremony, please.
Thank you, Mayor, Commissioners. Chief Tudor, I think we know who Lisa's favorite is now. Move down the line. That's all right. But in all seriousness, I do want to say, Mayor, Commissioners, City Manager, I really appreciate the trust that you have put into me and everyone else at this department to move this department in the future. That means a lot. You've said it publicly and you say it privately, but I'm here to affirm that you back that up with actions. And I truly appreciate that. Major Stocker, would you and Sergeant Lane please come forward? I have a little background here when they get up front. I know Stalker don't like for me to talk about him, but
Shy type.
Chief, what did he say at the awards dinner about all this personality, or what was the word he used?
right.
Yeah, all Mr. Personality.
And Sergeant Lane instructed me to say that he's actually taught him everything he needs to know, and that's why he's here. But, you know, in 2011, and, you know, Mayor, what you said is actually, it has a lot of meaning, and that's because, you know, this is the future of the department. And this is what's really good, is I think any leader should find somebody or several people to replace them, so when it's time for them to depart, that transaction and that transition is so smooth that it's never noticed by anybody. I think that's the goal. So in 2011, almost 15 years ago, Clayton Stalker joined the Richmond Police Department as a veteran in the United States Air Force with 4 years of active duty. He decided that he wanted to be a police officer. During the time at RPD, he's completed his associate's degree in 2018, and he later earned a bachelor's degree in computer information technology. He started in our patrol division as a patrol officer, and he's had many different assignments over the past 15 years, as you would imagine. But one that sticks out to me is he's been a member of our emergency response unit for 11 years. And that's a long time. That's 11 years of being on call every single day and night. 11 years. And he's been our team commander of that unit since 2022. As our gracious clerk said, he was promoted to sergeant in 2019, to lieutenant in 2022, and later in the same year, he was appointed to major. As major of the Patrol Operations Division, he coordinates officers in the field, special events, details that happen in the city, and special projects for the growth and development of the department. We also believe firmly that as you move up in leadership at the department, you have to provide the training for those that are going to assume those roles. And Major Stalker has graduated from the Academy of Police Supervision and the Criminal Justice Executive Development Program. So it is with honor that I recommend Major Stalker to take over as Assistant Chief. I've enjoyed working with him. I trust him, and I am confident that he will move this department forward in the future, and all of us will be very happy with that.
Thank you, Chief.
Sergeant Lane, would you do us the honor of pinning on Assistant Chief Stalker's new rank? Ladies and gentlemen, now, Chief Stalker, I'll give you a moment if you want to come up and say something. You're more than happy to. And I know you didn't plan it.
Mr. Personality.
Chief said 15 years, and it got me thinking, 15 years ago, I was just a fresh recruit. Before we even went to the academy, they stuck us in evidence, and we were going through old cases like the 70s, 80s, something like that, costs and stuff. And one day they came in and told us we'd go into investigations and hang out with them for a little bit, and had us looking pretty forward to that, because it's better than sitting in evidence going box to box. And so I thought it was going to be a lackadaisical day, and we get to hear some cool stories, hang out with some veteran officers. Well, we show up in investigations, and here comes this hot shot Detective Sergeant Rodney Richardson. He gives us search warrants to type up, work to do, grades it, and then gives it back to us and asks us to do it again and again. I think I worked harder that one day than I ever had. But thank you for the trust that you put in me. Thank you for the commission, the city officials, for the support, the opportunity. inspired to be here. All I wanted to be was a field training officer, so it means a lot, and the appointment and the weight of the moment isn't lost on me, and I look forward to supporting these officers and fulfilling their mission as effectively as they can. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, Commissioners.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Chief. Ordinance 26-20, an ordinance of the City of Richmond, Kentucky declaring the city's intent to annex 217 Pleasure Drive property into city limits and referring the annexation to the Richmond Planning and Zoning Commission for a zoning recommendation. This is a first reading. We do not vote. Mr. Attorney, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Whereas Richard and Julie O'Toole, the owner of the property described below, has requested to a voluntary annexation into city limits of the said tract, whereas the property is contiguous to the city's boundaries and is urban in character, and whereas no part of the property proposed to be annexed is included within the boundary of another incorporated city, and whereas the city of Richmond can provide city services to the property, and whereas the Board of Commissioners of the City of Richmond, Kentucky finds it to be in the public interest that the property be annexed into city limits, now therefore be it ordained as follows. Section 1, in accordance with the provisions of Chapter 81A of the Kentucky Revised Statutes, the City of Richmond, Kentucky does hereby express its intention to annex into city limits certain tract of property more particularly described as follows, to wit, Hillcrest Subdivision, Addition Number 3, 217 Pleasure Drive, Lot 27, 0.35 acres, Richmond, Kentucky. Deed Book 846, page 650. Plat Book 2, page 169. Section 2, the matter is hereby referred to the City of Richmond Planning and Zoning Commission for that body's recommendation as to the appropriate zoning classification. Section 3, this ordinance shall be effective immediately upon its adoption following second reading and publication in accordance with the provisions of applicable Kentucky law.
Thank you, sir. This is ordinance 26-20, the first reading. May we have a motion, please, to bring to the floor for discussion? We do not vote tonight.
So move.
Commissioner Brewer
Second.
and Commissioner Newby. Is there any discussion? Anything, Mr. City Manager, at this time you want to present regarding the matter?
No, sir.
All right.
Just one, I'm just curious, because, I mean, I don't want to be jumping ahead too fast, but the next ordinance, it's an additional,
That's correct.
is it having to do with this?
It's in Hillcrest subdivision, and both of these properties are having problems with their sewer septics
Okay,
and have requested to tie into city sewer. As you know, out in Hillcrest, that's kind of divided between county and city.
well, that, I'm not to interrupt you, but that was one of my things, because I was always when I was a fireman, I mean, I'm sure Chief Tudors can attest to this. I mean, and a lot of you all don't know, Hillcrest, one street is city,
That's right.
one street is county, so as a fireman, when we had, an alarm go off, well, instead of looking at the map, you want to be better safe than sorry, so we just went. Hillcrest had coverage from the fire department, no matter what.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm for this. I just, think it's probably a bit overdue for numerous reasons.
And I'll let their legal representation speak here, but my understanding is that both of these ordinances, the homeowners have agreed to connect to city sewer. So it's not like.
At their
we're-
expense.
At their expense. Well, yeah, they'll have to run it out to the road to connect to it.
Anything, Corey?
And if-
Good evening, sir.
Please and thank you. In regards to ordinance 2620, this is 217 Pleasure Drive. For the purpose of being concise and quickly, the next ordinance, which would be 2621, that would be in regards to 223 and 611 Benjamin Drive. As you imagine Benjamin Drive coming down to Pleasure Drive, these are properties that are across the street from one another. we have a vacant lot, and then we have Mr. O'Toole's property, which is the current ordinance under 2620. They've agreed to grant each other easements to connect to the city sewer. The city sewer line runs across Mr. Allen's property, which is under ordinance 2621. That's the sole reason we're here. These are residents of your community who wish to voluntarily place themselves within the city limits of property for which they own and reap the benefits of being within the city limits. Notice was sent pursuant to statute to all entities. The county water has agreed and understood that they're going to still provide water there. And there'd just be an additional bill. Nothing changes other than your signature to the request.
Now, are they on county water?
No, currently we have county, yes.
Okay.
But the sanitation is different.
So are they going to go on city, they're going to stay on the county water?
Be on county water.
Nothing changes in that regards. It's just an additional bill and additional tax revenue for the city.
I've, over the past several years, answered several calls out there for residents who were concerned about the traffic. And I discovered that, for example, there's a residence here, but on the other side of the street is county or city, it's the other. And we tried, I think the chief even assisted in a way to try to help with the flow of traffic, speeders through there and that kind of thing. And so perhaps, I don't know that this will help that, but at least it'll help us to identify even further who is actually in the city.
Ultimately, in the future, the entire area needs to be within the city. What you have is a circle of county. Within the middle of that circle is city.
Yes.
That's not logical, and that's
Yes.
not the way governments should be ran. That's what happened.
Yes.
back then, and you all inherited that scenario.
Yes, indeed.
Same way with Idlewild and Deacon Hills.
Yes.
Same kind of
Sure, in the
scenario.
old days, somebody benefited from that.
I would imagine,
That's how that works. You know how that goes.
I understand that, and I understand the principles of the people who own those lands, and those folks are no longer with us anymore.
Got it.
Very carefully chosen words, my dear friend. Excellent answer.
Have you ate today, sir?
Have you eaten?
It's 5 o'clock. It's just bedtime.
Commissioner Newby, I don't know if that question was addressed to you. Mr. Mayor, have you ate today?
Actually, I didn't start off the dating, but I did get something, just a snack. And yes,
That would have been in the affirmative, sir. I simply asked, and, I think procedurally, we do need to call the next ordinance in sequence, but I don't want to waste anybody's time.
If you want to-
Same argument, same statement.
all righty.
I ask-
If you want to just hold there,
Consider this.
you can hold there, and let's see. We're done with any further discussion on 2620? All right, 2621, ordinance 2621, ordinance of the city of Richmond, Kentucky, declaring the city's intent to annex 223 Pleasure Drive and 611 Benjamin Drive into the city limits, and referring the annexation to the Richmond Planning and Zoning Commission for a zoning recommendation. This, too, is a first reading. Mr. Attorney, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Whereas Kenneth and Karen Allen, the owner of the property described below, has requested a voluntary annexation into city limits of the said tract. Whereas the property is contiguous to the city's boundaries and is urban in nature, and whereas no part of the property proposed to be annexed is included within the boundary of another incorporated city, and whereas the city of Richmond can provide city services to the property, and whereas the Board of Commissioners of the city of Richmond, Kentucky finds it to be in the public interest that the property be annexed into city limits, now therefore be it ordained as follows. Section 1. In accordance with the provisions of Chapter 81A of the Kentucky Revised Statutes, the city of Richmond, Kentucky does hereby express its intention to annex into city limits that certain tract of property more particularly described as follows, to wit, Hillcrest Subdivision, Edition Number 3, 223 Pleasure Drive, Lot 30, .38 acres, Richmond, Kentucky, Deed Book 838, page 84, Plat Book 2, page 169, and Hillcrest Subdivision, Edition Number 3, 611 Benjamin Drive, Lot 28, .42 acres, Richmond, Kentucky, Deed Book 721, page 556, Plat Book 2, page 169. The matter is hereby referred to the City of Richmond Planning and Zoning Commission for that body's recommendation as to the appropriate zoning classification. Section 3, This ordinance shall be effective immediately upon its adoption, following second reading and publication in accordance with the provisions of applicable Kentucky law.
Thank you, sir. We've heard the reading of ordinance 26-21. May we have a motion, please, bring to the floor for discussion?
So moved.
Second.
Goble, Commissioner Brewer. Is there any discussion? We've heard from the previous ordinance. Anything further?
If I may, Mayor, I would ask that within the procedural elements of what we're doing here, you have the ability to declare the zone prior to the annexation. Here, we're not changing the use whatsoever. However, the county calls it UC1. Within the city limits, it would be R1C. I would ask that upon consideration, that we have the occasion to adopt that zoning. That way, after annexation, we don't have to come back to planning and zoning for an initial zoning. It's the same usage both ways.
Mr. Attorney, how does that work? Is that,
I mean, it has been referred now back to planning and zoning, so those are conversations we can have before the Planning and Zoning Commission. I don't anticipate there being any issue with doing that, but we will, that's a bridge we can cross in the proper venue, which the Planning Commission, when that is brought up.
I think I sense the same, Corey, so
Please and thank you.
thank you. Thank you.
And that's all I have, if I may be excused,
Yes, sir.
along with my clients as well. Thank you all very much.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for coming.
Thank you all.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely.
Have a good evening. Ordinance 26-22, an ordinance of the City of Richmond creating a code enforcement lien rebate program to encourage development blighted city property. This is the first reading. Mr. Attorney, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm going to exercise my right under the statute to do this in summary form because this is frankly, I think it's an approach that's new to the state. It's come apart as a conversation between a lot of the stakeholders that are in different departments here in the city and with some developers locally. So the purpose of this ordinance would be to establish a code enforcement lien rebate program in the city of Richmond to encourage the redevelopment of blighted, underutilized, or deteriorated properties burdened by code enforcement liens. The city grounds its authority in Kentucky Home Rule Statute, which is KRS 82.082, and case law recognizing that economic development and revitalization of blighted areas serve a legitimate public purpose. The program is designed to remove barriers to redevelopment by allowing purchasers who pay off existing city code enforcement liens on distressed properties to apply for a rebate of those lien payments once they complete agreed-upon improvements. Those agreed-upon improvements will be between the city and those developers. I'll touch on that more in a moment. The city finds that revitalizing these properties will reduce blight, promote private investment, increase property values, and grow the tax base. The key provisions of this ordinance are the purchasers of city properties encumbered by code enforcement liens may receive a rebate equal to the lien amount they paid at the time of purchase. So there's no forgiveness of these liens on the front end. They're going to have to pay the liens to the city, but we're going to have a program that will allow them a rebate, and I'll get to that now. The eligibility window for this is going to apply only to properties purchased on or after January 1 of 2026. So properties purchased on or after January 1 of this year will be properties eligible for this program. We're going to require a pre-agreement with the city. That's going to consist of prospective participants meeting with the city manager and/or the city attorney. The city manager and the city attorney will also discuss with department heads and other decision makers within the city as part of this to review redevelopment plans and determine required improvements. The city will consult, as I said, with any necessary staff to establish timelines and improvement benchmarks. Although it's important to note, a written agreement will detail required improvements, thresholds, and deadlines, but no more than 18 months is going to be given to complete the work. So we don't want a situation where they keep moving the goalposts farther and farther, and oh, it rained last week, so we couldn't get it done. It's an 18-month hard deadline on that. With these, obviously, every property is different, so there's going to be different thresholds for each property. A non-inclusive list, so including but not limited to the following areas are going to be looked at as far as threshold requirements for the repayment. A minimum investment level of the developer in the property, zoning and land use compliance, building and safety code compliance, environmental remediation, structural improvement, historic preservation standards if applicable, economic impact criteria, design standards, timely completion of benchmarks. So these, again, that's not inclusive, but that's going to be the general areas we're looking for. The verification and approval process will consist of that after improvements are completed, the developer will send a letter to the city attorney documenting how those thresholds that have been set forth in the initial agreement have been met. The city has a right to inspect the property to verify compliance. And upon verification, the city manager will submit the rebate for approval to the Board of Commissioners. Once approved by the Board of Commissioners to issue the rebate, the city will issue that rebate within 30 days. And this ordinance will take effect immediately after its second reading and publication in accordance with Kentucky law. So I think this is a fairly new way of addressing an issue that has been the bane of just about every city in the state that I've worked with over the past 15 years. And I think I'm excited about it. I think it's got a good framework for us to work with.
What we run into is you have builders that find a dilapidated house or a lot, and they want to buy that and demo it or rebuild on the lot. And the problem is it can have anywhere from a $15,000 to $25,000 lien on it. Well, by the time they service the lien and actually buy the property, the money doesn't work for them to build a house and make it profitable. So it's kind of an incentive for builders that buy these lots up front. They can pay the lien off, submit the application for the rebate, and it allows us to almost check their work along the way within that 18 months. If they make the property better, then we can give them that money back. So on the front end, when they pay off the lien, that will go into a separate account for the lien rebate program. So we've always got that money there if they do fulfill their obligations.
Somewhat like an escrow of some
Yeah,
sort.
there you go. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. I think it's a good idea. I think it incentivizes a lot of builders in town to take care of some of these properties that are in pretty bad shape.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Good job writing that, Chris. That was awesome.
All right, this is the first reading. We don't vote this evening. Vote on our next meeting.
Mayor, can we get a motion and a second for that?
So move.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. We didn't bring that to the floor.
No, we got it now.
Thank you. Ceremonial order 26-85, an order of the City of Richmond accepting resignation by an employee in the Parks Department. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas Peggy Stewart in the Parks Grounds Department has submitted her intent of early resignation to the city, now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners accepts the resignation of Peggy Stewart from the Parks Grounds Department effective May 22nd. The Board of Commissioners would like to thank her for her service and dedication since 2014. This order shall be in full force and effect upon reading and adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's order 26-85. May we have a motion, please, to bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
I move.
Commissioner Newby.
Second.
Commissioner Cole. Mr. Attorney, Madam Clerk, may I just ask a quick question? When I chose to retire from the university, I sent a letter that said, this is to notify you of my intent to retire, and gave a date.
Yes, sir.
The university attorney sent it back to me and said, you need to say not that it is your intent,
It is.
but that you will retire. Is that something we need to give attention to here? Does it matter?
I think in the system now, you have to put a separation form in our portal to separate from the city electronically, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that gives us the official notification that
Thank you, sir.
they are officially retiring.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Just,
That's a good catch, though.
That
Absolutely.
struck me immediately.
It's a good question, and obviously, how we handle things internally here with these orders
Yes.
is great, but Rob's absolutely right that as long as the paperwork on the back end reflects when that official separation date is,
Yeah.
that's what really matters.
Thank you.
So,
Thank
but
you.
that's a valid question.
Any further discussion?
Mayor, if I may.
Yes, sir, please.
I got to give a shout out to Peggy. I've gotten to know her over the past 8 years, and if you've ever walked into a facility at Lake Reba or any of our other parks and thought to yourself, wow, they do a good job cleaning these places, it's because of her. And that's the truth. She's a worker. I've put many carrots out there to keep her on staff for several years, and I think she's finally ready to retire. But she's been wonderful to work with, and she'll be duly missed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let's see, this is effective May 22. Okay. Any further discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Commissioner Goble,
Yes.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Order 26-86, an order of the Board of Commissioners approving a change order number 2 for the bid package 3 on the Richmond Regional Sports Complex. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas the city is currently completing the bid 3 package for the Richmond Regional Sports Complex contracted with the Allen Company, which has recommended a change order. Now, and whereas the city commission has reviewed that agreement and made a recommendation to move forward. Now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners authorizes the following change order number 1 for the Richmond Regional Sports Complex bid package 3, which is the water and sewer extensions between the City of Richmond and the Allen Company. Change order number, well, I've got 1 and 2. This has to do with the sewer line at the Championship Complex and also water for the irrigation system for the 8-pack, flushing hydrant sewer treatment facility as requested by Richmond Utilities. For the total amount is $62,378. Funding for that project will be allocated from the Richmond Regional Sports Complex Project Fund. This order shall become effective immediately upon adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's order 26-86. May we have a motion, please, bring to the floor for discussion and approval.
So moved.
Commissioner Goble,
Second.
Commissioner Newby. Is that 1 or 2 there, Lisa?
No,
or
I'm
those
sorry, I
numbers?
think it is bid package, or no, I'm sorry, change order number 2.
2, that's right.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, thank you. Any further discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Goble,
Yes.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole.
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Order 26-87, order of the City of Richmond hiring 2 candidates for the Police Department. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas the City of Richmond is in need of officers to meet the needs of the citizens of Richmond, and whereas a recommendation for hiring has been made by Police Chief Richardson. Now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners that the following individuals are hired as police officer for the City of Richmond, contingent on a satisfactory completion of all requisite background checks, effective at such time that they report to the Department of Criminal Justice Training at the pay rate based on fiscal year budget 25-26 police pay scale effective on June 15th, 2026, pay grade 4. These individuals will complete a 20-week training course, of which when slots become available, and will serve a probationary period of 18 months. Daniel Sparks, Michael Shelby. This order shall be in full force and effect upon reading and adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's order 26-87. May we have a motion, please, and bring to the floor for discussion and approval.
So moved.
Commissioner Brewer,
Second.
Commissioner Goble. Any discussion? Chief, just a note that came to my mind here. The other Criminal Justice Training Center that's was to be opened in the west.
Yes, sir.
Is that operational
It is.
now? Does that relieve the delays
Really?
So it gives them dates to go to the academy now? Good
Yeah,
deal.
I think they're scheduled already for July date.
Perfect.
Good,
Oh, good.
So, yeah, we're really, it's helped out a lot.
excellent,
Good.
excellent. Thank you, sir. Any further discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Commissioner Goble,
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Order 26-88, an order of the City of Richmond promoting 2 employees to firefighter 3. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas it is the intention of the Board of Commissioners to have highly qualified personnel within the city departments, and whereas firefighters 1, 2, and 3 classifications provide firefighter personnel with an opportunity for personal growth, education, while improving the workforce itself, and whereas a notice and opportunity were given to all eligible and interested personnel within the fire department to test and qualify for firefighter 3. Now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners that the following promotions effective June 12, 2026 payroll as a part of the approved fire pay scale for 25-26 budget. Firefighter 3, pay grade 4, Matthew Frost, originally hired as firefighter 1 in 2022 and promoted to firefighter 2 in January of 2026. James White, originally hired as firefighter in 2016 and then promoted to firefighter 2 in July of 2017. This order shall be in full force and effect upon reading and adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's Order 26-88. May we have a motion, please, to bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
I move.
Commissioner Newby,
Second.
Commissioner Goble, is there any discussion? Chief, is there any particular prescription for amount of time one has to serve in one particular position?
Yes, that's in each firefighter 1, 2, and 3. It's a time-based and certification-based to reach each level.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any further discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Commissioner Goble,
Yes.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Order 26-89, an order of the City of Richmond adopting various job descriptions. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas the City of Richmond has adopted job descriptions for the employees, and whereas after review, it has been determined that these positions need to be amended to provide more professional growth within the departments. Now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners that the following job description and pay grades for the City of Richmond is hereby adopted. Public Works, Labor, pay grade 1 is an edit. Public Works, Equipment Operator 2, Equipment Operator 1, pay grade 2, which is an edit. Public Works, Equipment Operator 2, pay grade 3, which is also an edit. The attached job description shall be made a part of the city's job descriptions and incorporated in their departmental structure. This order shall be in full force and effect upon reading and adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's Order 26-89. May we have a motion, please, to bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
So move.
Commissioner Brewer
Second.
and Commissioner Newby, is there any discussion?
Mayor, if I may?
Yes, sir, please.
As you know, in our new personnel policy, we are required now to do a job description review with employees, and that has become a very useful tool. When we do these reviews, we're getting a lot of good feedback, and I think the department heads, including myself, are finding things in job descriptions for us to change. So those notations are made during that review process, and then they go to Janet, and then Janet tweaks the job description, and we're able to change it accordingly. So it's time-consuming, but it turned out to be a very effective tool.
Thank you, sir. Any further discussion? There being none, Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Commissioner Goble,
Yes.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. Order 26-92, An order of the City of Richmond adjusting an employee's status within the police department. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas the police department needs an additional executive administrative assistant due to the growth in the department, and whereas there is an employee within that department that has applied for the position, which meets all requirements and has requested to be reclassified in that position, and whereas the department has budgeted for this adjustment, now therefore be it ordered by the City of Richmond Board of Commissioners that the following employee in the police department has hereby changed their employment status from administrative assistant to executive administrative assistant effective June 16th. Pay grade 3, Mackenzie Davis. She was originally hired in 2023. The Board of Commissioners would like to thank her for her continued service and leadership within the department. This order shall be in full force and effect upon reading and adoption by the Richmond City Board of Commissioners.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's Order 26-92. May we have a motion, please, to bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
So moved.
Commissioner Cole, Commissioner
Second.
Goble. Got it. Any discussion? Mackenzie has certainly,
She's still here? Yep.
Yeah.
how do you describe her in that department, Chief?
Yeah.
Invaluable.
Pull a chair up there,
Valuable,
Chief.
that's it, that's it.
Very valuable. She's a great asset to our department, and I don't know what I'd do without her, just to be quite honest with you. She's very passionate
Yes,
about the work that she does, and she cares.
yeah.
And that combination is a perfect employee, and she is exactly that. So that's why that I've asked for her to fill this role. And although she's been doing it for a while,
She's now going to get paid
this
for
makes
it.
official. And I know she just recently graduated from leadership of
Yes,
Madison
she did.
County.
Yeah.
Yes.
She
Yep.
said she really enjoyed that, and, you know, it's just some of the ongoing training that we're trying to give our employees.
Yeah.
Our civilian employees especially, because it helps. It helps give them a place to go.
Yes.
So thank you all very much, and
Thank you, Chief.
congratulations.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yes.
Yes, indeed, I
Few
knew
weeks
that.
ago.
Nice gentleman that
Swept her off
asked
her
her to
feet.
marry him, and she got married just right down the road here. And we got to attend the wedding. Her stepdad presided over that, which was awesome. I think it was a great wedding. But she's got a nice young man, Josh, that I think they're going to be great together. So.
Mackenzie, did you by any chance, I remember this line from Blue Bloods, did you by any chance tell your now husband that all of your best friends are packing? Oh, yes.
Goodness.
Oh, yes, indeed.
That's funny.
Makes for interesting conversation at the dinner table. Thank you, Chief, and thank you, Mackenzie, for what you do for the department, but more so for the citizens of Richmond, and you do it well, and we're grateful to you. Order 26-93, an order of the City of Richmond, Kentucky, approving an extended lease agreement for the Crab Street parking lot and authorizing the mayor to sign on behalf of the city. Madam Clerk, please.
Whereas the city's lease agreement with Eastern Kentucky University on Crab Street parking lot expires yearly, and whereas both the city and EKU wish to enter into an extended one-year lease of the premises, now therefore be it ordered that the lease agreement between the City of Richmond and EKU with the city's Crab Street parking lot is approved, and the mayor is hereby authorized to execute same on behalf of the city with his signature to bind the city in the terms thereof.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. That's Order 26-93. May we have a motion, please, to bring to the floor for discussion and approval?
I move.
Commissioner Newby,
Second.
Commissioner Brewer. Is there any discussion? Mr. City Manager, anything you want?
I would just remind you all that all the revenue from this lease agreement goes into the Irvington House Fund and can only be spent on the Irvington House. So we do have some projects budgeted for that in the next fiscal year. It's about $32,000 to $35,000 a year. It accumulates over years, and then we use it towards upkeeping that house.
Thank you, sir. Any further discussion? Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Newby,
Yes.
Commissioner Brewer,
Yes.
Commissioner Cole,
Yes.
Commissioner Goble,
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. This is the public comments period. Is there anyone here tonight? All right, all right. Mr. City Manager, please.
Well, we've kicked off the summer with a kangaroo sighting, so our animal control group has encountered something they've never done before, but the kangaroo is home safely, so
Yes.
that's a wonderful thing. We are up and running at Paradise Cove, and of course, our Fourth of July plans are in place, so everything's running as usual. Good stuff. That's all I've got tonight.
All right, thank you, sir. I understand the kangaroo went home on its own?
Yeah, that's my understanding. Yep.
Commissioner Brewer?
I've got a couple things, but I'll just give them to the city manager tomorrow. Thank you, Mayor.
Oh, all righty, all righty. Commissioner Cole?
I'm good, thank you.
All righty. Commissioner Goebel?
I'm good too, thanks.
And Commissioner Newby?
Well, I got something.
Oh, my gosh.
I just want to touch on the ribbon cutting at Whitehall.
Please, yes.
I think that's, in addition to that, my family, I have personal feelings about the place. I think it's a slam dunk for the city. The things that we can do with the house, in addition to stuff like venues and stuff we can hold there. I think it's just a win-win-win situation. And also that the day of the ribbon cutting, if everybody noticed that the mayor, he was moving around real fast. Nobody could seem to get a hold of him. And if you think back about 6 months ago when we were talking about doing this ribbon cutting, and I had said that, since my family worked
Yes.
up there, the day of the ribbon cut, not the ribbon cut, the grand opening in '71, I was 2. And Louis Nunn, the governor, was walking around with me on his shoulders. And if you recall, I made the statement at the ribbon cutting,
Oh, yeah.
maybe I could jump on your
Can't
shoulder.
carry him around on my shoulders, Blake,
So I don't,
yeah.
so we couldn't catch him, but I was trying.
Would have been a
And,
sight to see.
and of course, Chief, I was going to go ahead and call the ambulance. Yes, indeed, for both of us, yeah.
That's all I've got.
But yeah, let me say this, in all seriousness, Commissioner Newby, the perspective you gave of that place, only you could give. And I know that the reporters were amazed, but I was, because there are a couple of things that he and I are going to do there some things I want to learn about that place, and so I really appreciate that. But yeah, that was really some valuable information. Let's see, is Tasty Tuesdays on for this evening? I always like to make sure people hear.
No,
Canceled.
It's that's why I'm raspy, because of what's happening out there right now. But as I mentioned earlier, and thank you, perfect time. The Baptist Unified Christian Leadership Conference is meeting here with us. It's a state organization, a part of the General Association of Baptists in Kentucky. And I've been trying to get as many of the groups and meetings, get them to Richmond. So happy. A few weeks ago, we had the KBC Leo here of the Kentucky League of Cities, and this week, this meeting. So I appreciate, again, all of you for being willing to meet an hour early. And I'm right on schedule, so I'm grateful for that. But thank you. Let's see. There was something else I was going to say. Maybe I don't need to. Thank you, Carrie. How are things going? We still got some folks who are looking at us. Good show. Thank you, Kelly. All right. I'll stay out of your hair for a couple of days then. Thanks to those of you who've come. Thank you, certainly, Scott, for what you do. With all of these things that are coming to us in our community, all of the building, all over this place. That's what some of the folks who were at our meeting noticed. They're staying in our hotels, eating in our restaurants. That's one of the reasons, not just to do that, but that's one of the reasons I'm glad they're here. To bring back some of the money I've spent at their towns. Okay. Wayne, thank you, sir, serving on our Board of Adjustments, right? Board of Adjustments, and grateful to all of you. All of you, thank you. If all hearts and minds are clear, we will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Brewer, Commissioner Goble. Madam Clerk, please.
Commissioner Brewer.
Yes.
Commissioner Cole.
Yes.
Commissioner Goble.
Yes.
Commissioner Newby.
Yes.
Mayor Blythe.
Yes, thank you. It is conceivable that if a meeting took on a certain
Here's what I'm gonna do.
temperature,
I'm gonna leave it.
that somebody may actually vote no, not to adjourn, because they're not finished with what they wanted to do, and perhaps even in a hostile kind of way. So, yeah, that's why I asked her to call the roll this time, always.